And welcome back to Facts or Frauds. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, you're subscribed, and ring that bell for notifications so the next time I premiere a video you can be in the live chat with everyone else and leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think. And this time around, let's take a look at Empress Ninti El Bey. You know, her classic videos and what she's up to now.
Flashback.
Ritual and sorcery. They're trying them. Abracadabra. So easily. Do it now. As easy as 1, 2, 3.
ABC, easy as 1, 2, 3.
These police officers are out here following me, knowing they don't have no jurisdiction, harassing me. They see the insignia on the plate, yet they still continue to pursue. So we're gonna get their license plates and all their information so that I can get them on tape. There's 3 of them following me. Tried to pull me over with their sirens and I wouldn't pull over. So now they're following me, harassing me, pulling on the side of me, talking about, hey, hey. Because they know I'm not pulling over and they don't have no jurisdiction. They see my plate, which has the TXU number. This is a direct attack against the Empress. They won't come on the side so I can get their numbers from off their vehicles. Say what? I'm not giving them jurisdiction, so now they turn the lights off and continue to pursue in an intimidating fashion. They done brought 100 of them. I'm not stopping for these people. Hell no. These people think I'm about to stop for them. Please. Do you see this? They see my plate.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Somebody needs to call the Department of Defense because I'm not stopping. I feel like my life is in jeopardy.
I lost on Jeopardy, baby.
These people are crazy. Look at them. I feel like my life is in jeopardy, so y'all need to call somebody because I'm not stopping.
You cannot escape the almighty bunghole.
I'm not stopping. So if anybody is in the vicinity of where I am, y'all need to call the police. Call the Department of Defense because these people are threatening my life right now. Follow me like they stupid. And I'm not stopping. They see my insignia on my car. I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping. My life is in danger. Look at this.
Oh, look at that.
Goony Google. What the f does Goony Google mean?
Ori Ifa Obatala. Ogun Igungun. Ori Ifa Obatala. Igun Ogungun. Come forward and protect me. Come forward and protect me. Come forward and protect me.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no. Come forward and protect me. Come forward and protect me. Come forward and protect me.
Run as you may. You cannot escape.
Come forward and protect me.
A few moments later.
So that's on tape. I'm in my garage. Nah, I'm gonna deal with them tomorrow.
More moments later.
What are you talking about? This is private property.
Okay, and this is a traffic stop here, sir.
It's not a traffic stop.
jail now. I'm in jail. I'm in jail.
A lot of boring math later.
Can't wait to put these motherfuckers off the land. What it is, though. Yeah, but I know what we're dealing with. This animal we're dealing with. They think they tender enough. They ain't stopping nothing. We'll get an Uber.
You got the key fob in your pocket because it says it's not in the car.
She has it on her purse. She tucked it in her purse.
And it's mine.
Okay, well the key has to go with the car, otherwise it's not going to move. They'll have to drag it off the trailer. You understand that, right? They will have to drag it off.
This gonna cost y'all a lot of money. I'm doing this under duress, as I'm being forced to do it.
I'm just trying to make it easy on your car. That's all.
I'll get it back in return. I surely will.
Kiss my grand.
Here you go.
Thank you, ma'am.
Where's the car going?
The car will go to our impound lot.
End of flashback.
We've never had anything compared with this, not at all. Just crazy.
Neighbors in the Piper Glen community say Ninti El Bey moved into this foreclosed home on Kelly Woods Lane back in July, and they've been fighting to have her removed ever since.
The police have been called several times and have come out, and there's been some altercations.
The attorney who represents the Homeowners Association says El Bey has been arrested at least 3 times for squatting in this house, and each time he says she just moves right back in. Experts on this type of crime say she's likely a member of the Sovereign Citizens Movement, a group that believes in common law and chooses to live in foreclosed, upscale homes like this one for a reason.
How many showings might that house have? Maybe one a month, perhaps. And so the likelihood of getting caught quickly diminishes the bigger the house that you target.
Corey Flowers with the Greensboro Police Department travels around the country to educate other departments about these squatters. He says it's been a growing problem since 2008 during the recession, and it continues to be a problem because for squatters, the stakes are low.
The worst crime that she's committed, honestly, on the books is like a misdemeanor breaking and entering, a trespassing, which is also a misdemeanor. So, yeah, it's fairly frustrating.
Frustrating for law enforcement and neighbors.
It's like an embarrassment in a way, but hopefully it will be resolved very soon.
There are now security guards outside this house 24/7, and they've been instructed to call police if El Bey tries to come back.
A judge found Ninti El Bey guilty Tuesday night of breaking and entering and trespassing. Her case went to court after neighbors on Kelly Woods Lane in South Charlotte complained that El Bey illegally moved into a foreclosed home. But she says she didn't commit any crime.
The statutes that were brought against me were improperly applied.
El Bey claims she's a member of the Moorish nation, but an assistant Grand Mufti of the Moorish Science Temple of America told us he's never met her.
The only way you can proclaim your nationality in the Moorish Science Temple of America is to go and enter a temple, to join a temple, a charter, a lawfully chartered temple.
He said what El Bey is convicted of doing is against the Moorish teachings.
Now, we may not agree with all the laws, but we strictly adhere to the laws, all the laws. If there's a legal process to obtain something, then we do that. If there's a legal process to obtain a traveling document, then we do that.
Sergeant Corey Flowers with the Greensboro Police Department told us what we saw unfold here in South Charlotte isn't unique to this city. He said over the years he saw many different cases where people claim religious affiliations and adopt the idea of sovereign citizenship.
They believe that banks can't own property, only human beings can own property, so a foreclosed house is just a serendipitous situation. As an abandoned house, we can enter it, we can begin taking care of it, and it becomes ours.
But Sergeant Flowers said most cases don't even end up in a courtroom.
We don't see a lot of these charged because they're such a nuisance crime. Honestly, if nothing's destroyed, generally law enforcement will just respond, have the person leave, and then the owner will change the locks, and it's a dead issue.
This home on Kellywood's Lane is now under contract to a person who plans on paying to live here.
And now Ninti El Bey is claiming all you have to do is claim your status in court and you'll win your case no matter what. Like she's won all hers, which I'll prove wrong in a minute. Oh, also, be aware of the guy next to her on the microphone. He's kind of making some weird noises.
You dealing with the courts, you dealing with any type of situation. It don't matter what they are charging you with. Once you claim your status, and your status establishes the jurisdiction of any matter in their corporate construct. Remember, it's a corporate construct, it's a court, it's a legal system which is not lawful. It's basically there for corporate purposes to make money off the people. And so everything is a commercial contract. Now that we know and we know better, we make them deal with just our status. We don't have to deal with secure party creditor, although I have, and you might see some of my information out there on that. But the main gist of where we are today, if you want to get out of any contract, any legal situation, because legal is corporate, it's blue, it's fake. The blue signature is fake. The black signature is dead. Any corporation that has charged you with anything or made a claim against you, you then have to come forward and invoke your powers. And your powers is in your status. Your status dictates jurisdiction. Them the first two things that any court, any matter upon the land they cannot go past that. Any judge, any state who's bringing a charge, the first two things they have to deal with is status and jurisdiction. They have to determine the status of the party and of the subject matter, and jurisdiction of the party and the subject matter. If they can't get past the status, they can't go nowhere else. That's where the case stops. That's why a lot of times Moors don't understand that they have already won the case.
A judge found Ninti El Bey guilty.
But they know you don't know, and you're not for sure because you keep coming. You keep pulling for straws. You keep coming back into their courtroom and their jurisdiction when you already told them they don't have jurisdiction. So your actions cannot contradict what you have already said on the record, because if it does, it nullifies what your special presentation already told them. This is the thing that we have been struggling with, because we in fear that they're going to come and get us. You have to remove fear. You have to remove all doubt. You have to know, and you have to stand in who you are. That is your saving grace. That's what saved me. If anybody knows my story, you know how many times they came for me, how many times they locked me up, how many times they tried to put me up under the jail. All because of, and I hadn't done nothing wrong, because I knew it was bogus. I knew it was BS because I know real estate. But had I not known, they would have put me up under the jail.
A judge found Ninti El Bey
guilty.
I'm guilty. And then I was ready for them 5 years into studying regarding my status and regarding standing in the court, and used to smashing rogue police officers on the stand. That was my thing. That was a fun thing for me to do. But then I got tired of that, because then I started seeing the game, and I started seeing it was all fraud. I'm seeing the triangle. I'm seeing one look at the other and that one look at the other. And I'm saying, dang, okay, now I see the game. So I'm not agreeing to nothing. So then I start playing. I was just start going back there to see how I can play the game with them. make them bow down. Just by a few words. The whole line of district attorneys turn their head the other way. It's like a hidden language, and you have to know when you have won. And that's what saved my life.
Yeah, it may have saved your life, but it didn't get you off the charges. See, 2007, you were found guilty. Right there, it's on the screen. And your other charge in 2007, you're guilty. No matter what your status was, you're guilty. And let's look at 2008. Yeah, you're guilty again. See, no matter what your status is, Ninti El Bey, you're not going to get off the charges. You're guilty. 2015, you're guilty again. Go figure. I don't know how that happens if your status is correct, right? And what about those lawsuits you were filing? Look, dismissed. Lawsuit dismissed. You didn't win anything. Next lawsuit, dismissed again. And what about that lawsuit you were suing for $101 million? Oh, look at that. Dismissed as frivolous. Ninti El Bey, you are a fraud.
Yes, it's all true. I just don't know what's wrong with me.
I also got a call from a brother who met with the UN. And they clearly told him that they do not honor anything from the Moors. Yes, they don't honor anything from the Moors. So I need to know what's going on, because these folks that's going around saying that they're judges, injuring people, using them for their own agenda to file liens on the service corporation because that's a strategy. Just want to make a name for themselves. Wow. Unbeknownst Moors, new Moors are being injured. And I need for Light to Jury Bay to stand down and stop putting Moors in jeopardy, in harm's way, telling them to go file liens on all of these individuals and service corporations, because she cannot help them when they get caught up, injured, or even killed. These people came into my house. They're not playing. You can't play with that.
You can't fix stupid.
And thanks for joining us on Facts or Frauds. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, you're subscribed, and ring that bell for notifications, and leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think. And a special thank you to our channel members King Leo 9, Tani A, Robert Morley, Bandon, Ann D, Chris Kelling, Led Zeppelin Warewolfgirl 73, Blessed with a Perfect Life, Wonder Woman Goddess of Truth, Pedro Whack-A-Mole, ArchAnglAzreal, Grendel S Rage, and AZ Jeepgirl. If you'd like to become a member, just hit that join button right next to subscribe. And for those of you watching and thinking about subscribing, why not give it a try? You might like it. Wanìshi. Thank you. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you soon.